Hi YouTube. I actually don't know why I bought this. Everybody has told me I should play it, so yeah.
Hi, YouTube.
We decided to go ahead and snag it and let it drive me insane. I have no doubt this may be the dumbest game I've ever bought. I have no preconceived notions that it won't be, but I want to see what this thing's about, and it's cheap, so yeah, that's what we're doing. Let's see what we got here. Resume save, start new. Well, we're going to start new. Oh, there's a training. Should we do training? Probably. Let's see what the training looks like. Getting started in basic construction, basic flight, intermediate construction, suborbital flight. I wonder what it would be like to play without any of the. I mean, there's a ton of training here. Orbiting 101. Science basics. Um, I don't know. What do you all think? Think I should skip the training? What would that be like, I wonder? Hey, what's going on, bub? Let me see. Trying to see if anybody else says I just did it. Alright, so let's see. Let's do some training here. Welcome to today's launch on vessel construction. I'm Wiener von Kerman. Whether you want to put a satellite in orbit, make transcontinental flight, or strap into the very surface of the moon, you're going to need to build yourself a ship. It should be pretty easy going, even if not a famous rocket scientist like myself. Man, these tutorials look like they're going to be really long. We'll show you around the Kerbal Space Center and take you into a vehicle assembly building where you will learn how to construct a simple ship. We'll cover adding or moving parts, what the parts do, how to change performance settings of the parts which have the option, and how to control staging. That sounds horrendous. At the end of the tutorial, you'll have a craft fit for a quick hop from the launch pad. At each step, I will lock out all controls other than the ones you need for that step. To change the focus to the tutorial window, okay. We are now at the Kerbal Space Center. I'll give you a quick rundown. For short, is home to the pinnacle of the Kerbal endeavor as an achievement for space operations facility. You can see here, you'll be able to manage your space program, create rockets and planes, track your Kerbal exploration. Take time to select each building. Living and recreation space for all your crew members. Flagpole. Launch pad. Runway. Space plane hangar. Tracking station. Vehicle assembly. Okay. Oh, you can enter the buildings? Oh, well, I can't. Take some time to select the buildings and see what each of them in the vehicle assembly building. Vehicle assembly building. Right? Pretty much. Very good. What you see in the middle of the screen is the construction area. This is where parts are placed in the craft and constructed. On the left side of the screen is the parts box. Okay? See it? It will show you all the parts that are available for each of the different categories. Once there, you pick that is. Okay, cool. If you want your craft to controllable, you need the command module, and it's best to make it the first part you place. This part will either contain some plucky Kerbal crew or an automated pilot mechanism. After just starting, there's only one choice. Go ahead and pick the command module from the Pods tab. Pods. Command module. After at least one part is placed, you can look around with the following controls. Okay. So this is my command module. Alright, cool. Ooh. These are some squirrely controls. Wow. Okay, wow. Like your pilot to be able to make more than one flight, he or she will have to return safely to the ground or water. Parachutes are a simple way to make sure this happens. They can be found on the Utility tab. Navigate through the left window. When you're choosing the parts, you can view the details of available parts by selecting them in the toolbox. Okay. So we're looking for Utility tab. Utility. We need a parachute. Select the parachute on it, then move it to the top of the command module so that the green sphere at the bottom of the parachute lines up with the green sphere at the top of the pod. Holy crap. Cool, we got a parachute on there now. Some parts, like our parachute here, have configurable options. To see these, we need to show the cursor by pressing L3 and then press blank on the parachute. Do that now, you will see the available parameters. L3. Okay. On the parachute, you will see that we can adjust our altitude and the atmospheric pressure, holy crap, at which to open. Wow. For now, let's check the opening height on the chute is at least 1,000. Yep, that's what it is. Because safely and Kerbal way, after all, for the minimum pressure slider, move it a bit to the right to 0.2. Can you actually grab that slider? Oh, you can grab the slider. I can't take it to 0.2. Oh, 0.2. There we go. Hey, Fig. Yeah, yeah, but I'm gonna see if I can make it work. It was cheap, so I decided to play it. Alright, next up we're going to need something to make us go. On the Engines tab on the left to show the available engines in Solid Rocket. Okay. So how do I exit out of that? Close. I want to close. Can I close? Close. You're not going to let me close, are you? I don't think it's going to let me close. Okay, that's going to be annoying. How do I get that off there? Yeah, I like The Sims, though. I wonder why I can't close this window. It says circle to close. That's what it says. It says circle to close. I can drag the window. See, that is just super weird for a PlayStation game. Well, I guess we're just going to have to drag this off because I can't close this window. That's pretty cool, minus the fact I can't close the window. There we go. I don't know how I got to close, but it's closed now. So we have a rocket booster now, in theory. Alright. You forgot you're just starting out. You're now the famous rocket scientist. And to make that craft survivable, as it stands now, you have to be better at rocket science than me. The craft is that the solid rocket is too powerful for the payload. A single small pod and shoot. He will either burn up and ascend from going for burn up, blah blah blah. Parachute to operate properly. Okay, I promise to teach you how to change that to make it work later. Tutorial. But now let's continue. Press, what is that? L3. Pick up the BAA Thumper. Is that the name of this engine? pick up the I don't know what this BACC thumper is. BACC thumper, solid rocket booster. Okay. So that is what it is. Now, if the game would just show me okay, well, whatever. Let's add a solid motor that's better match for the ship of this size. At the start of your career, you'll have what I consider rubbish parts. Literally, the motor here looks like it may well be converted to trash can. It does have enough oomph to get this little craft moving skyward, and quickly, as you progress, you will be able to unlock more engine and other parts. For now, let's pick up the RT Flea. RT Flea. Alright, cool. RT Flea. You built a simple, survivable craft possible. You can go launch this right now. Explain what everything first. At the bottom right, you will see a staging stack. It's a box with the number 0 for parachute engine in it. Okay. After the next stage, both the engine and the parachute will be triggered. Open the radar menu and select the engine stages. Edit stages. See a plus button. You need to separate the engine and chute into 2 stages. Press blank to open and select engine stages. That's what that is. No, edit stages. Edit stages. You'll see a little plus and minus up here left and right of the box, which I don't see a plus and minus. Maybe I have to actually click on this? Almost it. Oh wait, is that what it's talking about? There's no raid. There's no. I don't see anything on the radial memory. Engine shoot into 2 stages. Press it up in the radial menu, select the edit stages. Plus and minus left of the box. Press X on the plus button to add a new stage. I mean, I added a stage. I don't know what it does, but that's fine. I think that's what that means. So this is stage 1, this is stage 2. Alright. Now move the engine icon from stage 0 to stage 1. Okay? Untitled, okay? Use the pause menu. Oh, so I'm done with this tutorial. You say this, but where is the pause menu? Alright. Welcome, launch facility. I'm blah blah blah. I trust you've already checked the basic construction tutorial. Yep. Run through all the important controls for your spacecraft. Our little hopper. Okay. And roll the ship. Let's look at those first. All other controls will be locked until they're needed. Yaw. Roll. Pitch. L. Sure. Oh, I see. Pitch. Yaw. Ooh. We'll skip the tutorial throttle now if the vessel has no need for it. Don't worry, I'll explain it another time. All controls have a limited amount of effectiveness. In flight, all of the planning you put in the staging sequence your ship comes into play. From the launch to the final deployment of the incident parachute, you can control activation in several ways. Notice the stage indicator shows the current active stage. Since you haven't launched yet, it shows the first stage active 1. Hey, what's going on, Summer? One thing on staging, if the staging setup is causing strife or you change your mind about something, you can edit the stage sequence on the fly. Pun intended, no need to go back to the assembly facility. An important part of flying is knowing when your ship is oriented and where it is going. The big round instrument in the lower center screen is called the nav ball. The altimeter shows the distance to the planet's surface at sea level. Yep. That means the actual surface may be closer. Cool. So watch out for the ground. Your visual indicator shows quickly your altitude is changing. The atmospheric gauge indicates how deep the ship is in the planet's atmosphere. Okay. In the staging back, you will indicate your parachute. The indicator shows the left shows safely, risky, unsafe to deploy. Okay. Okay, enough talk. I'll unlock the flight controls and you're clear to launch. Okay. Alright. Whoa. So what are we doing here? You're the highest point of your flight, and your speed is low enough that can save staging and deploy the chute. Do so now. How do I do the chute. I think my Kerbal's gonna die. How do you do the chute? Ah, shoot. I would think the chute would have opened by now. I don't think the chute's opening. This could end badly for my Kerbal. No! No, Kerbal, no! It's more like a missile. Unless that... Oh, there we go. Now we got a working chute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, see? Look at that. Yeah. We might have a successful landing yet, yo. Kerbal and not training, you can move the cursor around on the recovery button. Also unlock the crew hatch so you feel like going out for a walk or swim. Oh, my Kerbal's just kind of hanging out on the side of it. Cool. You get kind of a video of him doing his thing. Oh wait, am I controlling him? I am controlling him. Ah! Look at him go! You go, little guy! Alright. That was kind of cute. Intermediate construction. Famous rocket scientist. How many of these are there? Suborbital flight. Advanced construction. Go for orbit. Alright. Let's see intermediate construction. Now down to business, he says. Alright. I feel successful. I got a Kerbal into orbit. Oh, so we're using the basic one we had. Open craft button, hopper. Open craft. There's our hopper. We need to remove the motor. Okay, got that. And okay, so I need to change my minimum pressure to 0.75 atmospheres. Wow. I've never played it before, Cody. What we have is a trash can. Change the name to something other than hopper. Alright. See, this menu, I still don't know why I can't just exit out of it. This is the same one I couldn't get closed last time. Actually, I think last time I actually clicked on this box. Oop. It's not adjust anything. I'd say that's close enough. See you, suburb. Not being able to close this window is the most annoyingest thing so far. Whoa. Alright. Let's just change this. Maybe I just can't do it because I'm in a tutorial. We're going to go with that. Purpose by attaching a science experiment. We can run the experiments during our travels and get valuable science data. Mystery goo containment unit. Okay. So where is this science tab you speak of? Yeah, still doing tutorial. Probably will be doing it for a while. Robotics, payload. I just want to know why I can't close that one window. That is super annoying. Science right there. This unit is something one of our engineers came up with while dumpster diving. Application for existing technologies. A silk container which appears to be filled with strange looking substance. We couldn't reach it. Break the canister open, but watching the goo behave with subject to different situations. Okay, cool. Man, where does this thing hook on? Well, I guess we'll just hook it up here. As I said, the one thing that's driving me crazy is this menu. I can't close this menu. So I guess you don't like where I put this at? Well, I don't think I'm actually supposed to attach it. I think I'm just supposed to look at it. Yep. You will see this designed to attach the side of other parts. A symmetry tool. Alright. Now, where is this at? This is the symmetry tool. Toggle snap. Cycle symmetry count. Okay. Too many parts here. The craft we are making will be too heavy to survive re-entry. So we need to add a decoupler below the pod. Decouplers can be found in the coupling tab, and we'll let us split the craft. We no longer need the lower part. We don't need to be able to recover the discarded parts, but at least our craft and our Kerbal will survive re-entry. Decouplers can be used in many ways, but for now let's just add one of these to the bottom of the pod, go to the coupling tab and grab that and place it. I hope previous tutorial we adjusted the staging back when added the engine to our earlier rocket. When you add a decoupler, the extra stage is automatically added to the stack so that many new parts below the decoupler won't be staged at the same time as those above it. Those around, but hopefully this will save you some time as you go. If you ever wanted to return to this default staging setup, I don't know what any of that means. Which is a liquid propellant rocket engine. Unlike solid rocket motors, engines don't carry their own propellant with them, so we need to add some fuel tanks. Go to the fuel tanks tab. We are still using these only parts, only blah blah blah. This is another area, like engines, where advance brings bigger and better parts. Add 5 fuel tanks. Duplicate this from the parts toolbox, fuel tanks. So I need 5 of these. Holding the blank button and pressing on the tank button. Well, you say it's faster. I say that's bullcrap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we need to add the engine. We are almost there, and you're doing fine. Maybe one day. Something with my caliber, though. The last thing we're going to need to do is give this rocket a little better stability. Just to give the rocket a little better stability. Doing a great job in building this basic hopper. Now, if I can just figure out how to get that menu to close. Right? L1? Is that L1? L1 plus up? Okay. But I have a feeling this is going to be horrible. Two-thirds? Two-thirds. L1 plus what? I can't see that. R1? Ah. Whoa. We can train our Kerbals to be able to spacewalk. Also, carrying science devices like gutainers, we can perform experiments. Gutainers now by opening their action menu, toggle the cursor by. Okay. Observe goo. I think I already decoupled. Well, I guess that's the way I'm supposed to be pointed. Getting closer to the ground. Oh. Whatever that was about. So this should open at some point. Said 2,000 meters? There you go. I would say that was not a leisurely way down. Flight results. Catastrophic failure. I don't know if I want to go through more training or not. Advanced construction. I just want to kind of see what the game looks like. Start new. Let's do career, because that sounds horrendous. Ball out Grant. Well, let's see if we can wreck this thing. Just to say that I did something tonight. I don't know if I need to select the Kerbal that's going in it. There we go. 3 parts in 2 stages. We got a pilot. Whoa. I guess I got a pilot. I just hit that. I don't know what happened. What in the world is this view? Why do I have this view? That is also not the view I wanted. Whoa, well, we're going. How do I get back out of this menu? Um... How did I get on this map? Oh, that was the wrong button. I think I just separated. Well, I guess when we hit 2,000, we'll see if the parachute decides to open. I'd say that sounds like a parachute. I don't want this menu anymore. My rocket booster made it back down with me. So how do I get him back to base? Recover vessel. Well, so I guess we did alright for our first screwed up mission. But, guys, it's like 10 o'clock my time, so I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this. I don't think I'm streaming anything else tonight. You never know, though. But I've been playing Monster Hunter World again, but I don't know if I'm going to get that back up tonight or not. But hope everybody's doing okay. Hope you're having a good night. If you have not subscribed, please do so. If you have not got your COVID-19 vaccine, please do. I got mine. We will talk to you all later. Have a good night, guys.